Look them picking out what this man they say families are saving excess of $500 a year per student. Huh? Look them picking out when Mother say families they save excess of $500. Them picking out look like people when them picking the family they save $500. Today no waiting. Today no Thursday, eh?
Thursday, yes.
Thursday 20 waiting.
That's it.
The 30th, 30th of September. 20 waiting? It's a brilliant student. You know, I'm not saying some people will wonder, surprised, we still begin a campaign now, so. But you see how grateful them picking out should be. They're not the gate for counter me, thank you. Why want to counter me, thank you? What are you talk? What you? Huh? Talk. Do you good, eh? What's your name? Amusu. Who's good what I do now? Food for eat, no, so? Before I go to school, eh?
Yes.
School picking there. Why want to come to me, thank you? What are you talk? What you? Huh? Talk. Do you good, eh? What's your name? Amusu. Who's good what I do now? Food for eat, no, so? Before I go to school, eh?
Yes.
School picking there. If we talk about, I need to step on toes and anybody, we talk about quality education, make food inclusive, for God's sake. We get nothing to eat. And people also want to come from a very poor background. Very poor background. Very poor background. They come up from a very poor background. What you expect? People going to school in belly empty. We want to eat. We want to listen. You what the cherry talk?
No, sir.
We want to go to school. We want to get nothing on our belly.
No, sir.
And the future generation is, if them picking their students are not strong, not healthy, the next generation is a mess. So what I do? It's not something big. I make sure say the woman where they provide food, where they sell food, I go tell her and say, they're picking them, we hungry, where they can so give them food, may they eat, bill me they pay. So now you just come out. Now break when I come out. Now lunch. Then go eat. Then come for come to me, thank you for God. Make another suggestion to the government. The free education, may they include food. All the schools, irrespective of any region, tribe, denomination, or any political affiliation. If we able to provide food for them picking out, not be focused on them picking out. So the girl child, they talk about girl child, hands off our girls. Here we go. If right now we're not able to take care of them picking their ass, the funds are where they come, we're not putting on for them picking their girl picking their ass. What's going to happen? If it's going to continue education, they go halfway, it drop out. Because they say empty bag cannot stand. So me to suggest to the government, anybody where they handle the Ministry of Education, may them prioritize them picking their today full quality education, including food. See, not picking at times, we not get nothing for eating our house. Even a day's meal, we not get them. Because they come up from a very poor background. I need to do this for tease or provoke anybody. Maybe just try for suggest as a civic citizen. Let me write as a patriotic citizen for raise my voice for the voiceless. Let them voiceless and they will talk for themselves. So we forbid the voiceless of the voice of them voiceless speaking their answer. So what you want to say? We want tell the president or Fatima Bio? What you want to tell her? We want to tell her to make you provide food for her, eh?
Yes, sir.
We want to talk to her, no?
Fatima Bio, want me to provide food for her.
Food for her, no, sir?
Yes, sir.
just a polite request. Yeah, make it be in every region of the country. Not in a one only area, focused area. Make we try to bridge the gap, mitigate. So my brothers in the diaspora, I did do this for make I just update you now what did go on. Some people don't like to talk blah 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 on the social media, don't know exactly what did happen on the ground. We talk about things that they defend. They just defend blindly. As if things are all alright. Things are not all alright. When something go wrong, make we talk about it so they're able to fix the problems. Yeah? It's only when we're able to talk about it honestly, we make a constructive criticism. Now, if we're able to come together and fix the problem, this country to go further. So, now thank you for coming. Say thank you. Yeah? When I work hard, you ready? Huh? And I study very hard. You ready? One no thief, one no do bad thing. Yeah? Okay. Bye for now. Yeah? Bye bye. See you tomorrow again. My name is Roland.
Guys, you see a lot of times people can say, yeah, boy, we don't want to talk politics. That's all, mix for politics and this and that. The fundamental problem we get in Sierra Leone in Africa, it's a political problem. So nobody really sugarcoats that. There's no way we can minimize the fact that the problems we have in Africa is because of terrible and bad politicians. And then us as a people as well, we support some of these terrible politicians them blindly. Just because now we political party or we tribe. That is the problem, right? So guys, this is why I'm sharing with you guys, again, say this live specifically, because until tomorrow now we'll do a proper live on the political issues and everything. But look at these kids. And this is why we say, we have to do with what we're doing as far as, getting this orphanage going for them picking the air. Because there's a lot of picking where they suffer, where they struggle. And they need help. And so this is, again, like I said, the house, the roofing part is almost done because we try for rehabilitate them, get them into a good condition. Me don't dedicate for. I don't decide, sorry, dedicate her. Let it be for that. Let it be for orphanage. That will take care of picking them. We'll start with girl picking them. This could be a temporary start until we forget the kind of a funding and financing that we need for build an institution, a facility that would house a lot of these kids until governments come and take over the responsibility. But until that time, when government comes to take over the responsibility, we're going to do what we could do for these kids. That is what I'm saying. And that is why I've shown where Brother Roland, Dr. Roland is showing you these kids, them picking the air. But this is the project. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And thank God for a lot of you guys that made the support to contribute so that we can go ahead and make this contribution. I will share with you guys, eventually a page so you can see PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, how you can make a contribution. But this is the completed product. As soon as I can see, we don't fix the roof. This is a brand new roof, so we don't get any leakage. Sadly, what happened when they were taking the roof apart, now in serious rain came. So the celotex that were exposed and the celotex and damaged. So now we have to replace all of the celotex and back inside the hose. So something that we didn't plan for now is it don't be a problem. But this is the situation I just want to share with you guys so you guys can see what we're doing. And it's because of things like this video I see so now with Dr. Roland sharing with us about these kids. When they go school hungry. They go to school hungry. How picking go school without food? So, the project is almost finishing. This part all done. This video was as of the last update that I had 2 days ago. But all this part now done. We don't do the roof. It's a hip roof, which is what I was trying to share with you guys. But guys, when I see videos like that, with Brother Roland share with me, it's the very reason why we do what we're doing. This is why I'm going to sacrifice but this time I can make this house a rent time for make money. How much money I go make per anyway? It's not much. But if me go give up now as an orphanage, that is the little help I able for give back. Right? It is my house. I've been in Sierra Leone years ago, over 14 years now. So, when it comes to social media, we can't talk boku, right? All this nonsense. But I'm going to give it up for the orphanage. Waiting because of them videos they already see of the sufferings of them picking their hair. So we don't decide, so we'll go start with an orphan. Where we go take them picking their hair under the roof. I want to start with about 4 to 10 girls picking the car. Say again, I will take care of them. Because they are much more vulnerable. Not say we don't care about the boy picking them, but I'm not going to mix the two right now, boy picking and girl picking all together. With time, with our contributions, then we can get things going. But these are the issues that are there to talk about. And this is why I want to share these things with you so you guys can see, and then we can relate these things here so with what's in the happen with the reality on the ground. So when you see the African Express, the report, you see Fatima Bio and all of these people, you know, MCC talking about, you know, all these rights and all that stuff. The reality is not reflective of what this report here they show. We all see WFP World Food Program. This teacher talk in the classroom. He said the picking they come na then they can't school, they're hungry. How you go teach? He talk na. Let's show now what they talk about, because let enough people like say they make them things they up. Listen to this.
Increase, it still stop where it is. As from April last year up till now, we have stopped. We have no increase. Even when you are in classroom, then the child come and say, "I'm hungry." Your child, that will traumatize you. Will not be able to teach. You will go out, and when you come in the morning, even you as a matured person without food, you cannot do anything, and you leave your children to go to school without food. That's all you will think about it. So you will not go into the class and teach well.
The malnutrition cases is increasing. From March up to April, we have now got 40 malnutrition under 5s children.
You know, but the thing is, sadly, people would see the stuff and still politicize them. Blindly politicizing stuff like this. The report that I just showed you was from the WFP, World Food Program. Tell me what is different from what Dr. Roland did tonight. Providing for these kids. These are the things this is why I'm on social media. I'm not in a social media now for be the man or whatever the case may be. No. The reason why we have the problems we have today in Sierra Leone is because we've been silent for so long. But listen to this. Let me let you guys listen to the intro now of Dr. Roland.
Mini Roland. Today no waiting. Today no Thursday, eh?
Thursday, yes.
Thursday 20 waiting.
That's it.
The 30th of September. 20 waiting? It's a brilliant student. You know, I'm not saying some people will wonder, surprise, we still begin a campaign now, so but you see how grateful they begin to them be. They knock the gate for can't tell me thank you. Why would I can't tell me thank you? What are you talk?
Hey, bro.
Huh? Talk. Do you good, eh? What's your name? Amusu. Who's good what I do now? Food for eating also? Before I go to school, eh?
Yes. Okay.
School picking there.
Okay. Let me finish it up.
If we talk about, I need to step on toes and anybody, we talk about quality education. Make food inclusive. For God's sake. We don't get nothing for eat. And people also want to come from a very poor background. Very poor background. Very poor background. They come up from a very poor background. What do you expect? People going to school in Bele empty. We want to eat. We want to listen. You what the child talk?
No, sir.
We want to go to school. We don't get nothing on our belly.
No, sir.
And the future generation, if them picking their students are not strong and not healthy, the next generation is a mess.
Guys, you know, I know this video can go on and on, but this is the thing we're talking about. And again, this is why I do what I do. This is why I'm on social media. This is why I'm sacrificing. When I just see me, small man can't find me, I just know because he need my attention. But look at him. He's living a life. And not better past none of these picking them. No. All he has is a system that works for him. And that is why we have to fight to have a system that works for these kids as well. That is the vision. That is the goal. That is the focus. That should be our priority. This should not be politicized under no circumstances. You're an SLPP supporter. Tell your government the right thing. The only way we're going to make the country, the only way we can make Sierra Leone for it to be the country that we want it to be, is for us to speak the truth to our own leaders, our own political parties. That is the only way Sierra Leone is going to move forward. Until then, we're not going anywhere. It's going to take leadership. Look at these kids. Look at them picking their hair. Look at them picking there. Look at them uniform. Then look at them condition. It's so sad. And this is why, you know, we have to say, you know what? Enough is enough. This is why it bothers me when the SLPP President Bio goes out there and lie. Look at them picking there. What this man, they say families are saving excess of $500 a month, a year per student. Huh? Look at them picking there. When Mother Bio say families, they save excess of $500. Them picking there look like people that when picking the family, they save $500. Huh? This is the question I want us to ask ourselves. Do these look like kids that the families are saving $500 a year? You know, guys, this is disheartening. These are the points we're trying to make. Look at MPK, the condition there. And that is why, again, it comes back. This live that I'm doing, this is just about speaking about the orphanage. That is why I'm doing this live today. Not all tell the camera for can bash. Because the thing with social media, and this is why these days, 2 days ago or yesterday, Facebook had a shutdown because there's a whistleblower on Facebook. We say, you know, the platform, what they're doing is only pushing. Well, they are placing priority on pushing messages that are very controversial. That way, they can have their viewers or their users them locked in constantly, because that is the human mind. If you come now, you talk anything that is controversial, that is what gets people attention. When you're talking about things that are really, really important like these, it does not get people's attention. If I was speaking something that was very controversial, well, that's the most important. It gets attention. You will see, folks on the live coming and joining and sharing and this and that. But when you're talking about these issues that are actually affecting, the real burning issues, when it don't sound controversial, it's just normal, regular things to talk about. You don't see the excitement. That is what the human mind feeds on, and we are all guilty of that kind of thing. But I want to say again, many thanks to every one of you guys that have been making it a point of duty for make contributions monthly, weekly. We're making progress now. We've built in the house. Let me share this video with you now. Why I decide for say I'm going to donate my own house for when we start this orphanage. Again, I'm going to remind you guys of the story of Fanta. Now, Fanta, now one of the success stories then with Dr. Roland, through your advocacy, we brother within Australia, Suleiman, take Fanta. Let me share that video with you guys so you guys can see the adoption of Fanta. And this is why we want to do the same thing. We want to replicate. Now, I want to go big. That is why I say I'm going to dedicate my house towards that goal. Let me house them picking there. Watch this video.
Roland. Mina Roland, once again, this now one of the happiest moment. Long time ago, I make a video about one picky when they call Fanta. Fanta, where them they give sticks them for throat, take a hair, tan like a stretching comb they use for put 8-year-old PK. And then from that, I may get a lot of responses. Them people in the owner they saying 400,000 leons, what they give 500,000 leons, what they give 526,000 leons, we are the game. Them money then they not upkeep Fanta. They send them go school. The family they survive. Now Fanta looks so decent. But every beginning has an end. As Fanta in name the go, Ibrahim Fofana, they promote, they talk about this PKSO. Now so we get compassionate Sierra Leoneans around the world. We're concerned about Fanta. Lately we get somebody we concerned say he wants Fanta makes go Guinea to mama. Because he wants Fanta. Another person say he wants Sama and Fatmata, the only in this village also. But today, finally, Fanta, one man with a call Suleiman Fauna in Australia, he gets somebody in a Freetown, one lady, where he make many lady come na this village also, and with his brother and his sister-in-law. We then travel a Camp Katiri, Magbele connect with the family members, and then finally they not agree, say, Fanta they go na the care of Suleiman Fana in care of Umuwele Freetown, and then in connections them in brother Muhammad, and then with Pastor Elizabeth, one dynamic woman of God, you know. So the arrangement don't come now. The chief, he don't consent to that. The relative, the foster parents, don't consent to that.